We're off our intended coordinates. Invading directly might have been a touch greedy, I suppose. So it goes. May as well savor a little destruction on the way.
Stop right there! Your invasion ends here!
Faster than expected. Did you actually manage to predict this? Flawed simulacrum. We've come this far. May as well grind ARKS under our heels. Varuna?
Ma'am.
Mitra?
Yes.
Let's make this a contest to see who can dispose of the most trash. Use any method you like, but make sure to track your score carefully. No fudging the numbers. They're both so serious. I really must teach them to loosen up. I know you're watching, Flawed Simulacrum. And I'm sure you know what these are. I'm wishing all of ARKS the best of luck. Let them know, won't you?
Attention all ARKS ops. Hostiles detected within the Mothership. These readings are unbelievable. Stay sharp and stay together. It'll take time to get the radar back up. All personnel, coordinate and watch your surroundings. The Six will be joining the fight. Work together and avoid fighting so...
Have you heard from Xiao? There's no response! The messages are being blocked! I'm detecting a new hostile presence similar to Falspawn within the Mothership, as well as the trio that attacked the ARKS ship the other day. We couldn't sense them at all last time, but now it's almost like they're announcing themselves. It'll be okay, Sierra. We'll manage somehow. Yeah. You'll have my full faith and support, Guardians. That's my job, after all. My functions are limited due to the damage to the Mothership, but I'll do everything I can to help.
Photon fleet. Thank you for your assistance with this operation.
never seen anything like them. Yeah. And the way they respond reminds me of Shiva. It's like our attacks have no effect. Let's go! Maria! Watch out!
Ah, you too! Thanks for the assistance.
Where is everyone?
I was looking for them myself. Glad I found you first, though. And you're worth the most points.
Get down! Don't be fooled. That's not Maria.
Xena? Oh gosh, you're hurt!
Oh, you're quite the tough customer if you manage to withstand that.
The real Maria hits harder. Your impersonation sucks. So give it up already, you fake!
I'm surprised to hear that. My mimicry is perfect. You're... I am Mitra, the 20th. Goddess of Deceit. I exist to impersonate.
She touched me earlier.
And she touched me just a moment ago.
Suspicion kills. When people doubt each other, it's hilarious. From now on, you'll always be suspicious. Your friends may not be your friends. I've seen it time and again, and I'll see it once more. Here. And now. Deceit kills.
Ha! Thanks for breaking that down for us. Sounds like putting you away will end this whole charade.
You're all worth big points. Enough to win me the game. Points? We're seeing who can kill the most of you. I'm behind, but not for long.
Quit messing around! We're not toys for you to play with.
Why the anger? You treat Falspawn no differently. How does it feel to be hunted this time around? As they say, you reap what you sow. If I turn into you, will I understand how you feel? You're stubborn. This is less efficient than I thought. I'll only fall farther behind. So, I'll actually try.
What?
Zeno! Huh? You're still not dead? Oh, I get it. That weapon's the same as us. No wonder it was so tough. But it won't matter if I kill the wielder.
Whoa-ho-ho!
What is this? Looks like a critical situation here. Just perfecto.
Another waste of time has arrived, I see. Whatever. I'll get points somewhere else.
Vino, are you alright? I'll heal you.
I'm fine. I can still...
You can insist on acting tough all you want, but we can't drag you around all day. If you don't want to end up as baddie points, you better get out of here. Or would you rather I sped up the process? Risa!
No, she's right. With Nanaki in pieces, I can't help anyone. They mean business. I'm not sure if even you can beat them. It isn't really my place to say, but watch yourself.
I'm sure you know this, but Shiva's much stronger than Little Miss Copy Girl. You both might want to head back. Well! I'll go along with you then. To be honest, it's not like I could enter Central Command on my own anyway. I was thinking of breaking and entering. I guess it's a good thing I found you guys first.
You can't just go around breaking stuff, you know?
Why not? If I don't do it, the baddies will just take care of it for me. See?
Come on, we have to hurry!
Emergency! Code used! Completed!
By the way, how can you track the enemy's movements, Risa?
By actually using my eyes!
Huh?
Everyone in ARKS relies way too much on photons, even more than their own eyes. You've used radar to attack invisible enemies before, right? It's like that. Same deal. Everyone thinks they're using their eyes, but they're really sensing baddies via photons. But these baddies have photonic camouflage. And on the flip side, they can read our photons loud and clear. No wonder you can't keep up. So in a kind of obvious conclusion, there's not much we can do.
Then we'll never be able to fight them on equal footing?
Find some tech to get around their camouflage, and you'd be able to sense them like usual. There are other people in ARKS who fight without having to rely on photons all the time, you know?
Does she mean... She's arrived.
Are you alone, young lady? Based on these photon readings, I doubt you can face me alone. You underestimate me.
We'll see who's underestimating who.
Could it be you're not using photons?
Exactly! I don't have any photons! And I don't rely on sensors. Your ability to absorb photons is useless against me! Never thought my handicap would give me the edge. But here we are. I'll never forgive him for what he did. But Luther deserves a little credit here! Gotcha!
Now, what did you just say, young lady? If I heard you correctly, a most fascinating name escaped your lips just now.
What is she? This is messed up!
A commendable effort. But human effort doesn't count for much. Dust in the wind, or dust on the ground. When it comes down to it, that's the only difference between you and the masses. I was destined to rule the universe from the moment I was born. Because I am the universe.
Rule the universe? How arrogant can you get?
Your understanding is not required. You die here, either way.
Is this an ARK ship independent operating code? Why now? Wait! Impossible!
Hey, you okay, Sarah?
Xiao!
Now this is a surprise. But all you've done is save me time.
Go! Sarah! Xiao!
Xiao! What were you thinking?
Good thing I made myself bigger. Really helped me get in the way there.
Idiot! Why go out of your way for me?
I know, it wasn't logical. But once I realized what I had to do, my body moved on its own. Yes, I've become too much like mortals. And like a mortal, I'd appreciate a little nap.
Xiao? Xiao! Xiao!
The head has been crushed. Now I suppose it's time to...
We won't let that happen! Theo!
Well aware!
Oak and Theodore?
Sorry we're late. The adjustments on this thing were brutal. But I understand the gist of it. Like how crazy strong she is.
Glad to see you could make it in person, Admiral. Do you truly intend to oppose me with that mechanical doll?
Nope. That's not what I'm here for.
With my authority as Admiral, I hereby activate Code Abyss! All ARKS personnel withdraw! This is a compulsory warp! Hereby abandoning Mothership Xiao!
They certainly know how to make an exit. This may prove more challenging than anticipated. You did well to restrain yourselves.
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
Is it okay to let them escape?
It matters not. Let dust dance in the wind. Still, they seem to be avoiding me, so I hardly managed any points.
Fighting them was inefficient. Varuna wins this match.
I simply managed to find a particularly untidy area.
Well then, as a reward, I leave the pursuit up to you.
Very well.
Guess I'm on watch duty. Boring.
You'll have your chance soon enough, Mitra. I promise, we aren't anywhere near finished with them yet.
Oak, why?
Because I knew you'd react this way. Between the Mothership Xiao and you guys, I chose you guys. And I have no doubt that I made the correct choice. Xiao would have done the same thing.
You are the one who is connected to Xiao. You are Sarah, right? Are you able to see me now? Who are you? I'm Oma, the first Claris Craze. I was here when you came here before, but you couldn't see me. But now you can see me, though. Do you understand why that is?
Because of Xiao's power?
Yeah, that's right. Xiao's power is inside you. He's sleeping within you. He is way too much for your vessel to handle, though. If he were to wake up, it would destroy you. That is the reason he is sleeping.
Wow. So... that's what happened, huh? Pull it together, everyone! Sierra, why do you think Xiao gave you full permissions? You two! If you died back there, we'd be finished! You've got to look at the big picture!
Sarah?
That's what Xiao would say. I can sense his feelings bubbling up inside me. And he'd also say, it isn't like you to give up without a fight.
You're right. He would.
Yeah, Xiao hated losing. Sierra, can you contact the other ships? How's everyone doing?
Right! Ships currently operating under independent calculations.
We've received word on ARKS' situation. The ships are scattered, but the 6 are confirmed alive.
Operators are verifying the number of survivors. We'll know the full situation in an hour.
Xiao predicted this would happen. He transferred his authority in stages, so ARKS could operate without him. Unfortunately for you, Xiao, it's a little early for retirement. Sierra, change our course. We're heading for Mduskia.
Why are we going there?
It was the last thing Xiao told me. Head to Mduskia. There must be some kind of key there. Something to help us out.
Too late. Those abilities and the way you carry yourself force me to conclude that you're the Guardian. You're the one who...
Why isn't ARKS up attacking you? Sending backup!
You possess impressive ability. Almost as if fate itself takes a shine to you. Yet that power of yours will serve only to plunge her and them into despair. Should it come to pass that you become the harbinger of anguish, I will not hesitate to cut you down. Let that sink in deep, as I bid you farewell.
Lost his signal. Can't trace him. I couldn't detect him until right before he attacked, either. Did you sense anything? He must have concealed his presence somehow. I'm glad you're safe in any event. The way he fought doesn't match any currently certified classes, though. Who in the universe is he? Report! I've got some info on that mysterious ARKS op who attacked you.
Excuse me? Did you hear the news? A new class has been officially recognized! It's called Phantom! And get this, the Phantom Advocate is one of my friends!
Stratos. Just hearing a hero mention our creed is enough to make my skin crawl. So you're here as well, Guardian.
Wait a minute. You two know each other?
I wouldn't go that far. In fact, I haven't even properly introduced myself. They call me Black Wolf Kyokuya, the Phantom Class Advocate. Engrave that into your memory. You forgot Black Wolf. Let that air stain your soul, so that you may never repeat it.
Oh, hey! Tell us all about Phantoms, Kyoki!
My name is Kyokuya. Never refer to me with that dreadful moniker again.
But why? I've always called you that. Ever since we were little. Plus, you've always been...
Silence! I have no interest in the thoughts of a hero. You ignore reality, cloistering yourself in a cage of so-called justice.
Oh, don't be like that! Heroes are protectors of hope and peace!
Justice. There is no meaning in the word. Does that fact yet elude you? Phantoms see only reality. Justice and evil are nonsensical labels, ill-suited to the means we use to accomplish our goals.
That's so mean. What happened to the kind Kyoki I used to know?
Anyway, you wish to know of phantoms, yes? Allow me to educate you. To be a phantom is to be evasion incarnate, to be one with shadow. Masterful dodging allows us to close in on our foes, striking without fear of retaliation. Evading alters our photon arts, to better suit the shifting flow of combat. And let us forget not to enfeeble. A phantom's true worth is only revealed once a foe is crippled by a patina of status ailments. Dance like a shadow. Let the fear of enfeeblement drive foes to despair. Like a wraith darting through the night. That is how a phantom fights.
But that's so... unjust! Even strong enemies deserve a fair fight!
Guardian, Do you agree with Stratos? Do you believe that justice trumps all? Interesting. I thought you and Stratos would be in accord, but it appears you have a mind of your own. Actions speak louder than words. Are you ready to abandon your so-called justice? Are you prepared to become a phantom? We will see. Farewell.
Kyoki! You don't get to just run away after saying all that rude stuff! I'm so sorry. Let me apologize for Kyoki's behavior. We've known each other since we were kids. The three of us got along so well. But then... something happened. It broke my heart. I couldn't even speak. It got me so bad. Kyoki tried so hard to cheer me up, but... I just wasn't up to it. That's probably why he's so mean now. Ever since then, he's been so cold. I think he hates me. But he's really not a bad guy. He likes to act tough, but deep down, he's got a good heart. So don't think badly of him, okay? Anyway, I gotta run.
My report was interrupted, but I think you've got an idea of what happened now. Kyokuya is the advocate of the new Phantom class. He probably attacked you to see what you're capable of. You're always helping us develop new classes, so he probably figured you could help. I didn't know Stratus and Kyokuya were friends, though. They almost seem like rivals.
Sierra, what's going on?
Unidentified warp detected. Initiating telescopic imaging.
What is that? An unknown fleet?
It's Shiva, the goddess of Annihilation's fleet. So, the Armada of Annihilation? More importantly, it appears to be packed with hostile signals.
They mean to pursue us. Thorough, aren't they?
Claris, Craze, and I will use our fleets to draw them away.
Huey and I know how to put on a good light show, so we'll be perfect decoys.
Huey! Claire's craze!
No need to worry, predecessor. When Huey and I are together, we can't be beat.
Exactly. We're invincible. We'll keep the troops all fired up, too. Leave the fighting to the Combat Bureau. You all focus on doing what we can't do.
Guess I'll join them then. I've said my piece. All that's left is to have a blast shooting up some baddies.
I had a feeling you'd show up.
I'd ask what you want, but it's obvious. You want to know about Shiva, yes? I'm as informationally challenged on that front as you are, sadly. Harriet told you most of it already. I created Harriet. She was the ultimate photon vessel, undoubtedly my greatest masterpiece. The vessel gained a sense of self, a will, not unlike the birth of intelligence itself. Xi'an's beginnings, the sudden birth of intelligence within the oceans. I recreated that phenomenon. If not for those pompous barbarians who saw her as a mere vessel, she would have attained omniscience. I had the time, the technology, the Akashic records to use as a model. And yet, the people wished for an instant solution. They ripped the original soul from the vessel, poured photons into it, and used it as bait. Bait for the profound darkness, which exists to expunge photons. Their plan succeeded. The profound darkness entered the vessel, gained intelligence, and was bound to its physical form. All that remains was to dispose of the body. But the barbarians miscalculated. The entity now known as Shiva had attained the ability to understand others. She left the Dark Falls, cancerous outgrowths of mortal desires, to tie her to this universe, all in anticipation of her eventual return. And that is what we are. So, a rather pathetic tale, is it not? Relating it to you is my way of thanking you. As a person, as Luther. You saved Harriet's soul. Knowing that has been most beneficial to me. Xi'an was naturally aware of her as well, I suspect, which is why they were sympathetic.
Attention operatives! I know it's not easy, but this is a critical moment. Cooperate, and we'll get through this.
Phew. I think that's a wrap for the ship-wide announcements.
You must be exhausted, Ulk.
Well done, Ulk. By the way, the Guardian's here.
Oh, welcome aboard. I'm sorry we're putting so much pressure on you. We'll do what we can to help. I know we'll succeed if it's a team effort. My next task is to get the fleet up to... oh dear. I'm getting dizzy all of a sudden.
Ulk!
Jeez, are you okay? Ulk!
Just got a little lightheaded there for a second. Thanks, Theo.
You can't just laugh this off, Ulk. You're pushing yourself way too hard.
Oh, is that how it looks?
You have to know your limits. If you keep this up, you're seriously going to pass out.
But if I don't make it count now, we're finished. This is no time to take a break.
You're right. We'll do it together then. Whatever it takes.
Oh my gosh, what is this, Theo? Usually you'd try to stop me, or shy away when things get tough.
Indeed. The old me would have forced you to take a break, or just get depressed that I couldn't help. I'm still anxious about a lot of things, but knowing how committed you are makes me want to help you even more. I made a decision to be with you, Ulk, and moments like these are exactly why. Whoa, hey, you all right, Ulk?
I'm fine, just fine. In fact, I feel like I can do anything now. Thanks, Theo.
It's nice you two are hitting it off, but can you save it for another time? Oh, why would you feel sorry for me? It's not like I'm jealous or anything. Not in the slightest.
Sorry. I had you all worried for nothing. I'm completely fine now. Time to get to work. I know we can overcome this and regain control of our future.
Those Photoners were remarkably strong, weren't they? Just like with Shiva and Mitra, they seem to be absorbing our photons to cancel out attacks. Can all Photoners absorb photons like that?
If I had to guess, it's Shiva's protection.
What do you mean?
Shiva is the only Photoner who can absorb photons naturally. She exists to contain all photons, to absorb them. And so she does. But it seems Shiva is capable of sharing this gift with her allies. The goddess's divine protection, if you will.
Does that mean all of Shiva's allies are capable of absorbing photons?
Correct. Each Photoner varies in capability, however. They're far from invincible.
Oh, really?
Yes. Each Photoner appears to have a certain tolerance for photon absorption. An attack that exceeds this photonic tolerance level should be able to harm them. We already have proof of this. You were able to defeat those Photoner troops, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. They were pretty strong, but we did manage to beat them. So, if we can just hit Shiva with something that exceeds her tolerance for photons...
Yes. It should be possible to defeat her. That said, Shiva is the profound darkness incarnate. She was created to contain all photons. We require enough strength to exceed such titanic photonic power.
That's gonna be tough, huh? Whew. Glad that's over with. ARKS independent operating codes. Never thought those would need to be used.
Excuse me.
Kastra. What do you need?
My presence is unwanted as always. I see. No matter. Excellent timing. I can get you both up to speed. We still can't predict what will happen, but the situation has settled down a bit. Firstly, Shiva and her forces now have complete control of the Mothership. We're referring to it as Mothership Shiva, and are currently searching for its whereabouts. Each ARKS ship is operating independently. I imagine you're well aware of this, Sierra?
Right. There was some commotion at first, but everything's stable now.
ARKS suffered overall losses of 40% in the last battle, including significant casualties. We're also currently investigating the enemies Shiva brought with her.
Those machine-looking thingies? Are they Photoners too?
We can't say at this point. Reports indicate they have no will of their own, however.
So they're mechanical weapons? Hey, looks like some data came in! Ah! Too much data! Ah! Kasra! What's with all this data?
My oral reports only cover the bare essentials. You may peruse this data for a more complete picture. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why does he always send it in such a disorganized state? Would it kill him to do some basic organization?
Those machine-like enemies we fought on the Mothership were really powerful, weren't they?
The ones Shiva brought with her? They're under analysis as we speak, but we honestly don't know much about them at this point.
Really?
Yep. No signs of life, so it's clear they're autonomous mechanical weapons at least. But their structure and materials employ technology ARKS is unfamiliar with. Mechanical weapons created with unknown technology. We're calling them lumen mechs for now. Their mobility, armor, and destructive power were all off the charts. Who could possibly create such a thing?
They were created using photoner technology.
Photoner technology's still way outside our grasp, I take it.
So it would appear. Even the latest ARKS-developed technology is easily outstripped by outdated photoner weaponry. Almighty mechanical weapons, created with ancient cutting-edge technology to defeat the profound darkness. The corrupted were used to seal away the profound darkness by Shiva and placed under her control.
They've been further enhanced by the profound darkness's corruption. So they're already tough enough, and Shiva's powered them up even more? How are we supposed to fight them?
Right, their armor was thick, but striking their flashy red sections seemed to hurt them.
Maybe their armor was forcibly removed to receive Shiva's corruption. Whatever the case, I'm sure they're aware of it. Any weapon worth its salt will attack while keeping its weak points hidden.
But if we can somehow exploit those weak points, we can beat them. Once we have that figured out, we'll be fighting on a much more level playing field.
Damn that Shiva lady! Our photons don't work? How is that even remotely fair? We all did the best we could, and we couldn't even make a dent in them. Boss, it just sucks. I let everyone down again, and it feels like I'm useless to the cause. What was I supposed to do? I guess so. Yeah, we really did, didn't we? But we barely even put a scratch on him. I refuse to give up. I know we can still do something. I know I can still do something. Instead of just taking orders, I want to use my own judgment and make decisions I won't regret. I may not be the toughest operative around, but I'm gonna think this through and fight with everything I've got. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll even earn a compliment or two from you, boss. Wait, I didn't mean that. Not sure where that came from. Anyway, I'm gonna go make myself useful. See you later, boss.